G'day everyone, we're not wasting a single moment today. Get ready to head on inside with me, Nina Margatello, to check out the most bonza home in Whistler.
First off, a massive shout out to Maggie Thornhill. She's the legendary listing agent who got EV exclusives through these doors for this cracker property. Right here in the heart of this stunning foyer, we've got a 450-year-old red cedar tree. How beautiful.
Let's talk about scale, hey? This iconic home spans 6,345 square feet inside. This massive basalt stone fireplace, it's not just beaut, it's got healing energy. I just had to touch it. The energy is... Want to know a secret about these gorgeous staircase handrails? They're made from heritage 1965 ski lift cables.
All right, time to mosey on to something truly amazing. Get ready to feast your eyes on this spectacular indoor pool.
And finally, this view. From the exclusive Brio neighborhood, we have stunning, sunny views of Whistler Village.
Wow, look at this secret pantry. So much storage, perfectly in was making enchiladas. This oval kitchen island is such a neat feature. It feels like a big hug, perfect for friends gathering, especially with the holiday season approaching.
And just look at this Pennsylvania bluestone floor throughout the main level. The best part, it's heated. Essential. I absolutely love the curve of this staircase. It brings such an amazing soft feeling to this main floor. This is truly the hub for entertaining, from the dining area to the kitchen and into this cozy family room with its own fireplace.
Here in the family room, you have options for sun or shade, rain or shine. This is an uncovered patio, but after exploring the main level, let's head downstairs. You'll find another beautiful bedroom here within its own.
I mean, who wouldn't want to work in here? The blend of Whistler with Indian and Moroccan styles is simply gorgeous. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. This balcony has such a grand feeling.
This is the perfect spot to shut down for a little while, or perhaps a timeout room.
The craftsmanship of this cedar tree is absolutely breathtaking, truly awe-inspiring. Stephen could never fit up here. Imagine a woman in heels trying to climb this. The upper floor perfectly combines 3.5 bedrooms with a convenient laundry room. I am completely in love with this home, and now for the grand finale. This principal bedroom feels incredibly spa-like. You can enjoy this incredible see-through fireplace right from your bed. I truly love the curved lines in this shower. It creates such a nice vibe. I'm definitely incorporating. Welcome to the cupola, the very peak of this home. Remember that stunning red cedar tree at the entrance? It actually extends. The views from this cupola are absolutely stunning. Imagine reading a book here. Okay everyone, this is it. This is my absolute favorite part of the home, a true selling feature. We're finally going down prize. Before the pool, we have a climate-controlled wine tasting room and a fantastic media room. And just look, this isn't just a wine cellar, it's an experience. The way this Roman-style fountain blends with the Whistler aesthetic. Welcome to the media room, which truly is acoustically perfect. Whether it's for watching TV or listening to music, the sound... This beautiful rock waterfall creates such a soothing sound throughout the house when it's on. But I had to turn it off. But look at this. 4 incredible custom totem poles surround this indoor pool, representing the 4 directions. You will literally feel like you're in a spa here. Beyond the pool with its rock waterfall and jets, this home is on the Sunridge Plateau, and that name is so fitting because of its west exposure. You get incredible... I can't think of a better way to end a day of skiing than right here in this hot tub. With these stunning views, outdoor speakers, and talk about smart design. This hot tub area is partially covered, which is genius. If it's snowing, you could be on the covered side and still enjoy the views. Well, that wraps up our amazing tour of this incredible Whistler masterpiece. A special thank you to Maggie Thornhill, the listing agent, for letting us. So the principal bedroom, simply stunning with its peaked ceilings and incredible Whistler views, complete with a generous. Don't click away yet. All the details about this iconic home, including Maggie Thornhill's contact, are right there in the description below. A huge heartfelt thank you to everyone who joined us on this exclusive tour. From that amazing basalt fireplace to the pool. Don't just watch, become a part of the EV exclusive community. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment. Want to see even more behind the scenes content and help EV exclusive create even higher quality videos? I invite you to follow us on Patreon. Help us. From all of us at EV exclusive, I want to wish you all a very happy holidays. It's the perfect time to gather with family, maybe even. This Whistler home tour was an absolute masterpiece, but our journey of discovery doesn't end here. I, Nina Margitello, Prats. Well, it's time to say goodbye to this incredible outdoor hot tub area and these absolutely stunning views. Don't lose touch. To recap, all the house information, Maggie Thornhill's contact, and our interactive channels like, subscribe, and...
Cricky, talk about a showstopper. We're here, fair dinkum, at the one, Anakin, perched right here on top of Bel Air. This biggest and priciest gaff in America is a whopper, 105,000 square feet, 21 bedrooms, 49 bucks. It's not just a house, it's a bonza entity, larger than life itself, something that truly can't be replicated anywhere else. Imagine moving 30,000 cubic yards of earth and building this for 12 long years. That's dedication, mate, to create. The drive up here, it's an experience in itself. Winding up this long road, building the anticipation. And for your precious toys, a massive underground garage, perfectly hidden, keeping everything secure and out of sight. Now let's talk about this entry. A stunning walkway over a shimmering moat. It's like walking on water to your own private kingdom. And this, my friends, is just the beginning. The real magic, the true luxury, lies just beyond this incredible entrance.
Welcome to the one. Watch this, it's truly seamless. Quite the entrance, wouldn't you agree? This centerpiece demands attention. And this is just the beginning.
The journey continues upstairs.
Prepare to be inspired by this space.
This office truly redefines luxury.
The scale of this room and that artwork, it's breathtaking. It truly is. The fireplace reaches 20 feet, a center. This room is just so bloody huge, Brandon.
This powder room is more elegant than some main bathrooms I've seen.
We aimed for luxury in every detail.
The sheer scale of these rooms and this view is beyond incredible. What was the vision here, Brandon?
This, Ennis, is my favorite lounge. With the Welcome to the formal dining room, a space designed for grand entertaining. But this home holds many secrets, like hidden behind a sliding glass panel, this climate-controlled cellar stores thousands of bottles. Notice the precise temperature and humidity. From the cellar, we return to the main hall, home to this breathtaking centerpiece. As you can see, this home is expansive. It's quite a walk from the dining room through the wine cellar. This is one of the many guest bedrooms, conveniently located on the first floor. It boasts a luxurious king-size bed with a custom.
For ultimate convenience, guests have their own private door directly to the parking area, perfect for discreet arrivals or departures.
Starting with these exquisite marble floors. And here, a detail many overlook, the Toto automated toilet. Street gents, room first. The walk-in shower is entirely marble, complete with intricate mosaic work and no luxury suite.
Welcome to the library, or as we like to call it, the cigar lounge. Notice the seamless integration of the ventilation system.
Is that a classic Playboy cover? Very subtle. Yeah. A touch of vintage charm, a nod to a different era. Keeps things interesting. I just keep walking and walking in this place. It's truly massive. It is quite the estate, isn't it? And we've really only just begun.
Now, prepare yourself for what I believe is the most spectacular kitchen we've ever featured.
Wow.
This is an entire great. And this island with its perfect waterfall edge is the largest we've seen on the channel. It's a statement.
As if the kitchen wasn't enough, this entire living space is designed around one incredible feature. Wait, is that what I think it is?
The panoramic views of downtown Los Angeles. And remember, Mikey, this is just a glimpse of what this 295 million... Look at this, guys. 2 Miele induction cooktops, seamlessly integrated with pop-up ventilation right here.
This family room is designed for absolute comfort and elegance. We've got these incredible L-shaped sofas, a stunning chandelier, and look at this connection to the outdoors. These huge glass doors just open up and boom.
From here, you can truly grasp the scale of this property. Over there in foyer and up above are the second floor bedrooms.
Seriously, guys, this Miele espresso machine is one of my favorite features. We've seen these and tried them in some of Rain & Brand's other projects. Exactly. Do you know how good they are?
Sure. As you can see, the property is still undergoing its final touches. Some areas aren't fully accessible for the tour just yet.
The scale of this property, the scale of this backyard, it's simply immense. And those views with downtown Los Angeles. And just around this corner, we have another convenient corridor, complete with a powder room, perfectly situated to serve this entire... Mate, look at that. The mountains, Hollywood Hills, downtown LA, Century City, and right there, the Pacific. It's not just big inside, is it? The outdoor living here is just as massive. Truly next level. Spot on, Ines. They've absolutely nailed the balance. Bloody hell, this staircase is a doozy, isn't it? It just floats.
Down here, beneath the belly of the house, it's not just a nightclub and a 4-lane bowling alley. It's a spa, a gym. This isn't just about selling a house. It's about finding a steward for an unparalleled legacy.
Partnering with Concierge Auction allows us to reach a true unicorn. So the main house, that's about 30,000 square feet, right? But the entire living space with all this down here is this isn't just a garage, mate. It's a subterranean car cathedral. 50 cars. And those dark tones make it bloody fantastic, don't they?
The vision for the One was always about transcending expectations. It's not just a home.
That's a bloody lot of walking just to suss out the gym. Get that? This place is an absolute doozy. Makes your legs ache just from exploring. Wow, Mikey, wow. This floor is incredible. This main hall really sets the tone for the lower level. The amount of seating areas just in this space is kind of mind-boggling, mate. We've got 2 full guest suites down here, both with king beds and private balconies. every resemblance. Look, red spark protest. This one has a darker carpet. A subtle touch, but it definitely adds a different vibe. Right, now this is something else. Another lounge area, and this fireplace is just slick.
These aren't just display racks, Enes. Each section goes back 10 feet behind the glass.
10 feet? You're telling me you could stock a small restaurant from this cellar alone?
That's insane. The designer has done such a brilliant job down here. It's got a totally different, cozier vibe than upstairs. I'm out of words, fair dinkum. This level just keeps delivering. There's still more to see, Enes. Let's head to the next incredible feature. Wow, Mikey, this main common area is just insane. The marble, the feature wall, another full suite, complete with a king bed and its own balcony. The amount of private spaces in this house is kind of mind-boggling. And another one, identical features, but this darker carpet here, it's a nice touch. Really changes the mood, makes it feel even cozier down here. Okay, I thought I'd seen it all. Another lounge area, complete with a fireplace and this incredible wine storage. The amount of storage here is kind of mind-boggling, Mikey. You could run a small vineyard from this lounge. Even the textured wall and the fireplace, it all just screams sophistication. The dark tones really create that distinct, cozy atmosphere down here, don't they? From the dark carpets to the bar and these amazing walls, it's consistent luxury. I'm out. This is where the real fun happens, Enes. Built for maximum entertainment.
Indeed. Every detail considered for guests.
This is the brain of the One, controlling everything from climate to security. A very expensive brain, I imagine. A statement, certainly.
Unbelievable, right? This gym is bigger than most commercial ones.
Unrealistically large, even for a luxury property. And dedicated his and hers bathrooms.
This isn't just a juice bar, Enes. It's a full-on commercial kitchen. The sheer volume of storage suggests you could cater an entire wedding here.
And I thought that control room was the brain of the house. You clearly meant something else.
Hardly. Though I appreciate the understated simplicity of these pieces here. The continuity downstairs is striking. Dark tones, marble, and then these splashes of glass and light.
It definitely feels intentional. These pieces are so simple, yet they really make you stop and look.
Creative minimalism. They enhance the space without overwhelming it.
Even the powder rooms maintain the same luxurious finish. No detail spared.
Consistency is key when you're building the One.
Scientific This isn't just a snack bar, Mikey. This is a fully equipped commercial kitchen, just missing the stove and vent.
Seriously?
And for smoothies? So who's actually making these super green smoothies in a $295 million house?
Oh, you know, just your personal wellness chef. It's only fair, right?
Right.
Welcome to the indoor sanctuary.
90 feet? This is a serious lap pool.
Salt water, triple osmosis system, and
This for me is hands down my favorite room in the entire house. I've seen millions of rooms, but this wellness center is truly unique. And then we have this incredible
living wall.
It just brings the outside in, doesn't it? It makes the whole...
I honestly think this is probably the best indoor pool area in the city.
with the views, the living wall, the salt water,
Rainy, walking in here, it's just breathtaking.
It's designed to be expansive with that reflective ceiling to draw your eye. This entire area is just a fair bit of all right, wouldn't you say?
A fair bit of all right, and
I'd say it's crazy itch. Crazy itch, yeah, that's the word.
it's beyond extraordinary.
This fire pit, Enos, it just completes the whole outdoor experience.
Absolutely, Brandon. Imagine a cool evening and this.
You know, even in the dead of winter, it's probably 70 degrees here.
That's the magic of Los Angeles, Enos. Perfect weather year round.
Yeah, and combine that. Oh God, we're buggered. We're out of puff just walking through. This house is just massive. You really feel the scale as you move around. Right here, powder room. Right here, we have a convenient powder room for the landing area. And this staircase here leads directly to and this is the first of our guest bedrooms. Absolutely stunning. Hardwood floors throughout, a magnificent king bed. And from this Juliet balcony, you have truly spectacular views. Then, of course, the full ensuite bathroom, completely. Well, this spa area, folks, is just absolutely phenomenal. You've got your massive seating zones that have this isn't just any beauty salon, this is a full-blown commercial setup. You've got your pedicure chairs, hair washing stations, cutting tips. Next up, we're in the sauna and steam area, and this is built for a crowd. A dry sauna and steam showers, both commercial grade, could easily...
Okay, I swear we just came from this way.
I think we're going in circles down here, Ennis.
This basement is a maze, man. We need a landmark, like that little restroom.
Right, let's take a full circle around this lower level, Mikey. Another hidden gem. Look at that marble sink in this little washroom.
So you've had enough of the cold plunge? Maybe you want to hit the links. This incredible golf simulator goes hand in glove with what we're... So, we've covered the spa, the beauty salon, the massage rooms, the golf simulator, and now this incredible bowling alley. You know, walking through all these spaces, I just twigged. It's not just a house with amenities, it's a resort in itself. Right, check out this ripper setup. 4 full lanes, not your average backyard job, eh? Nah, this is professional grade, like a proper centre. This is going to be the tequila bar, still getting the last bit sorted, but look at that lighting. Yeah, the backlit glass is a nice touch, proper fancy. And here's the candy room, strategically placed right by the cinema entrance. Genius, right?
Oh, that's brilliant. No escaping this on the way in. Am I running out to steam, or is there just that much to see down here?
I reckon I'm doing a pretty ordinary job trying to cover. All right, starting to get my bearings in this maze. Main stairs are that way, restrooms there, and this hall leads to the nightclub and cinema.
Good on ya. It's easy to get lost down here.
Right, next up is the movie theatre, but for a propaganda, let's split for a sec and meet back up. Gives the audience a better look.
Sounds good. I'll see you in a bit then. Crack on.
This place is a ripper. Absolute perler, you beauty. Yeah, no worries. Definitely worth the propaganda, mate. So we've had a look at the bowling, the tequila bar, and the candy room. Just shows the whole downstairs is a complete entertainment package.
Yeah. Other cinemas just don't cut it after seeing this, mate. I'm out of words. Welcome to the event space, a full 5,000 square feet.
Crikey, this is pretty wild. All the bells and whistles here. It's entirely separate from the main house with its own private entrance. Perfect for large events, allowing guests to come and go without disturbing the residents.
Wow, this outdoor setup is something else. You could really get your groove on here.
So Brandon, is this where you'd hold one of those big charity shindigs?
Absolutely, Ennis. This entire area was designed to be the ultimate. I bet the night view from here is absolutely bonza, with the city sparkling.
It's truly breathtaking, Ennis.
This place isn't just good for a charity event, it's a full-on party palace.
That's precisely the vision. Unrivaled entertainment, night or day.
Gonna have a squeeze at that pool later too.
The entertainment options here are truly in a league of their own. You're not wrong, mate. The One really lives up to its name.
Wow, look at these floors, Mikey. And this view is truly cinematic. The marble is exquisite. And look at this faucet, it's flawless. It really is something else. What a perfect view of the ocean, too.
This room feels so intentional, very to the point.
The minimalist design ensures nothing distracts from this incredible view.
The vibrancy comes from a unique combination of the shallow depth and the specific algae bloom we see this time of year.
This steel column isn't just festive. The steel column gives this advantage. It allows it, creating a truly open space. That westerly position gives us a truly unprecedented, unobstructed view of you won't find elsewhere in LA. This view, combined with that artwork, is truly mind-boggling. It's unlike anything we've ever seen before. You know what's wild? These electric dummies in every single bathroom. Right, 49 of them. Imagine the bill just for these. At $5 to $6 grand a pop, that's $250,000 just for toilets. Wild. And the consistency in all these guest bathrooms. Same floating vanities, same high-end finishes. They didn't skimp on anything, did they?
Even the guest rooms feel like full apartments. It's incredible.
I feel you, man. Hard to imagine what the main suite holds after all this.
Exactly. Let's find out.
This elevator takes us directly to the primary suite. Total privacy. Next level luxury, mate. It's like a house within a house. You're about to see why. Welcome to the primary bedroom suite. This is just the foyer and living area. Unreal. So sweet. Look at this private bar. Curved cabinetry built right into the wall. Espresso machine, microwave, sink. Seriously, this entire primary suite is a house in itself. Easily a $5 to $10 million home, standing alone in Beverly Hills or Bel Air. The consistency is just flawless. Yeah, suede walls, linear fireplaces, floating vanities, it's all cohesive.
Welcome to the epitome of modern luxury. This first main bathroom is a vision in light. Wow, just wow. Take a look at this walk-in closet. This isn't just a closet, it's a high-end boutique. From the sparkling chandelier to the subtle rose gold finishes on every detail, luxury is truly everywhere. The cabinet But a true spa experience isn't complete yet. Now, prepare for a dramatic shift in mood. Welcome to the second main bathroom, with its darker palette accents. This is more than just a bathroom, it's a complete personal wellness retreat, with premium tubs, rainfall showers,
And just like our first master suite, this one also boasts an incredible walk-in closet. The aesthetic is distinctly...
Notice the rich, dark finishes on these custom cabinets, providing a sophisticated contrast. The central island here offers ample space.
We're running a little late, Mikey. Tell me about it. It's almost night right now, and still so much house to shoot. We'll get it all, though. Gotta give them the full experience. All right, we are now on the sky deck, a truly incredible space spanning thousands of square feet. The entire deck, from a full outdoor bar to multiple dining and lounge areas, this deck offers every amenity imaginable. But the true star is this unparalleled panoramic view. Right over there, you can clearly see the towering and strolling endlessly before us, the magnificent Pacific Ocean. This combination of city, ocean, and mountains. From the iconic Getty Center to the bustling Wilshire Corridor, every major landmark is visible from this vantage point. Ours the rest of this. I also want to quickly mention the detached guest home. It boasts 3 bedrooms, 4 baths, its own private infinity pool. This has truly been one of the most requested tours we've ever done, and I hope it delivers. My congratulations. All right, we are now on the sky deck, a truly incredible space spanning thousands of square feet. The entire deck is freaking Dave's voice. From a full outdoor bar to multiple dining and lounge areas, this deck offers everything else. But the true star is this unparalleled panoramic view. Right over there, you can clearly see the towering downtown Los Angeles and stretching endlessly before us, the magnificent Pacific Ocean. This combination of city, ocean, and mountains, from the iconic Getty Center to the bustling Wilshire Corridor, every major landmark is visible from this vantage point. I also want to quickly mention the detached guest home. It boasts 3 bedrooms, 4 baths, its own private infinity space. This has truly been one of the most requested tours we've ever done, and I hope it delivers. My congratulations, team. All right, this is where the real fun happens. A full-sized 4-lane bowling alley, more like a 5-star hotel amenity than a private home. Look at these LED lit wall panels and the huge TVs above. Every detail screams luxury and a high-end experience. Right here, integrated perfectly, we have a wet bar, ensuring you never have to leave the action for a refreshment. And just adjacent, this incredible tequila bar, with its glowing backlit glass detail showcasing an amazing collection. Coming from an interesting angle, we've ended up right back at the bowling alley, proving how vast this place is. But look, we've found something new to explore in this entertainment hub. This high-end golf simulator is the perfect complement to the bowling, offering another world-class leisure activity right here. Honestly, I'm doing a pretty average job explaining all this. There's a bloody lot of it. But imagine perfecting your swing on a virtual Pebble Beach.
pull from your own heart.
So you have the bowling, the wet bar, the golf simulator, the tequila bar, even an auxiliary restroom. Welcome to the Candy Room, NS. This is a vibrant and fun detail, perfectly placed right before the cinema. Look at these stations running all the way to the ceiling, truly unique.
I had the chef prepare this specifically for today.
You have to try this cotton candy sculpture, Mikey.
Oh man, this is incredible.
All right, Mikey, to build a little suspense for our next big reveal, I reckon I'm gonna go left here, so why don't you head off to the right?
Sounds like a plan.
Oh my word, Enos. Wow. Pictures simply don't do it justice at all. This isn't just a home cinema. This is a proper commercial movie theater, decked out to the nines. From the plush carpet to the sound-absorbing walls and that incredible ceiling height, every detail screams premium cinematic experience. And check out the audio. Full Dolby Atmos surround sound. That's crucial for truly immersing you in the film.
Wow, this is truly something else. I could absolutely park myself down here and have a bit of a squiz at this massive screen.
I'm lost for words. Again. This is just incredible, unlike anything that we've ever laid our eyes on before.
All right, moving into the private nightclub or charity event room. 5,000 square feet of pure entertainment, completely separate from the main house. This dedicated entrance and complete separation is a game changer. You can host massive events, and the views, my goodness, more views out here. Plus, that huge outdoor fire pit club, a unique spot for romantic entertainment. This design is so clever for large-scale events. The separation makes the logistics and legalities so much smoother, avoiding any issues with the main residence. Every detail here speaks to hosting, to grandeur. It's not just a club, it's a fully operational event venue, purpose-built. This entire property just keeps giving. It truly is beyond anything I've ever experienced. You see, Ennis, the downtown Los Angeles view is perfectly aligned from here.
And it's 70 degrees, even in the middle of winter. Wow, this office space is bigger than my first 2 apartments combined.
That's exactly the feeling we aim for.
I can't believe it, those views are still all around you, even down here. That's the beauty of the terrace design, Ines. This room looks outpricing. This really is the private entertainment space, isn't it? World-class views, even underground. Absolutely. This is completely insane, right? The scale is just breathtaking. This is completely insane, right? The scale is just breathtaking. Welcome to Guest Suite 1, a true sanctuary. Wow, this bed looks incredibly comfortable. Welcome to Guest Suite 1, a true sanctuary. Wow, this bed looks incredibly comfortable. And the ensuite bathroom boasts Italian marble. This view, it's like a scene from a movie. And the ensuite bathroom boasts Italian marble. This view, it's like a scene from a movie. This suite offers a peaceful backyard retreat. Some guests prefer this quiet, private vista. It's a nice change of pace, very calming. This suite offers a peaceful backyard retreat. Some guests prefer this quiet, private vista. It's a nice change of pace, very calming. This ocean view really is unprecedented from here. The floors and glass make it feel completely cinematic. Exactly, a truly unique vantage point. This ocean view really is unprecedented from here. The floors and glass make it feel completely cinematic. Exactly, a truly unique vantage point. We're both pretty tired and out of breath. This house definitely keeps you moving. We're both pretty tired and out of breath. This house definitely keeps you moving.
But our team is determined to show you all 4 suites up here. Each one offers its own unique charm and perspective. But our team is determined to show you all 4 suites up here. Each one offers its own unique charm and perspective. That concludes our tour of the second floor suites. Next, we head downstairs for some truly incredible amenities. That concludes our tour of the second floor suites. Next, we head downstairs for some truly incredible amenities.
Now, this auxiliary art space is truly something else, isn't it? Yeah.
The light in here is incredible.
And those grids?
This is our final guest bedroom on this level.
The views from here are insane.
Yes. You can see the guest house and tennis court from here.
And the ensuite bathroom follows the same impeccable standard. Look at this floating vanity, it's seamless.
Yeah. Do you know how many bathrooms are in this place, Mikey?
49, I think.
Imagine these toilets at 5, maybe 6,000 a pop.
That's 100K just on toilets then, minimum.
I'm completely lost for words, mate. Ricto, to shell out that much on just the loose, God only knows what the total cost would be for this whole joint.
A mind-boggling figure for sure.
The Getty Center is a landmark designed by Richard Meyer. Its travertine stone and unique architecture make it. Every corner here screams attention to detail.
It just keeps going, doesn't it?
It's not just a house, it's an experience.
A very, very expensive experience.
The scale of this estate, especially from up here, is just incredible. The views are simply breathtaking. Seriously, it's like living inside a piece of modern art. The scale of this chandelier alone, it's just breathtaking. Imagine waking up every day to this kind of grandeur, the way the light must dance through here at different times. It really elevates the entire living experience. Speaking of experiencing the space, I'm curious about the dining area downstairs. Shall we head down and take a look? Today we're diving into something truly unique, something usually overlooked in luxury homes. We're talking about the electronic toilet and how it defines ultra luxury. These high-tech units can range from $1,500 to $6,000 a pop. And this particular ultra luxury property, now imagine the top end of that spectrum, $6,000 for each one.
$6,000
for a dunny. I'm originally from South Texas, and that's about how much a new dunny. That's about how much a new dunny cost me to install a whole septic system, house included.
Right, a different kind of luxury, Mikey.
But let's talk about the total here. Even at the lower estimate, you're looking at over $70,000 in dollars just for the toilets. At $6,000, and it's not just in the bedrooms. They're found in common areas, even a private nightclub. Considering this level of extravagance, what other...
Well, if there's a nightclub, maybe a luxury bath attached to the home cinema.
Good one. Or a private spa or steam room. This house isn't just a home. It's an immersive entertainment complex, a true statement of investment. Every detail. As we move through the master bath, notice the exquisite detail on the vanity here, and of course the centerpiece, this beautiful freestanding tub. From up here on the floating walkway, the view of the Pacific is stunning. And below, the dining room houses... Mikey, you've got to have a squiz at this view. It's just wild, truly one of a kind. The sheer scale of this place, it's a first for me, genuinely. So we started at the common seating area, ventured along the floating hallway, through the art gallery.
Wow, this kitchen is incredible.
We've got these double doors opening up from the foyer into the playroom. Now, when you're staying in a place like this, it's important to make... And over here, we've got a poker table. Dal, get in close, mate. This looks like an empty bag of chips and some fries.
Crikey, you wouldn't believe.
It's down towards the bottom of the property, and it's this long room where we've got a rowing machine, treadmill, elliptical, your exercise bike, a little...
This place exists. A real sanctuary. Smack bang between the jungle and the beach. Like some palace perched on a cliff, straight out of a bloody dream. It's sitting on 5 gorgeous acres, with over 1,600 feet of prime ocean frontage in Goa, India. The architecture is something else too. All exotic looking with intricate stonework. And the guest digs? Beaut. It's built into the side of a 400-year-old Portuguese fort. With these
Next up, I want to show you all the bathroom. The walls of this room are all curved and they've chucked in glazed pink.
Massive, temple-like outdoor spaces. We turn up to film a home walkthrough, but the history and pedigree of this place, plus the Sheilas and blokes who own it and their passion for bringing it into the century, deserves a full-on doco, no worries. The hospitality and all the extras in this joint are top-notch. Fair dinkum. Whenever we get folks coming over, we always head to the entrance to give them a proper welcome. Soon as they walk in, I reckon it's grouse to see the look on their faces. What we really love doing is talking something and making something incredible, something truly magic. They just wear these grins all day long, because every spot's brand new and everything's a whole experience. We reckon you should ever wander through the halls, step into the gardens and walk the ground with us and get a feel for just how special this place is. A true one of kind. Nothing like we've ever seen before. This is Palacio Iguada. There's a mystical vibe to this land. And heading...
Now, when you're in a posh room like this, you want to keep it classy, and then we've got the pool table here, and some more...
The Palacio feels like a ceremonial entrance to another world. The forest just cuddles the sea. These timeless walkways start popping up in the greenery. Then, you get a proper look at the stonework. The columns, the arches, the tiles, and the domes. Tuning up at this place is like a bit of meditation before the adventure kicks off. Righto, everyone. Welcome to Goa, India, to Palacio Iguada. What an absolutely rippling property. The scale, architecture, history, and the ground.
Now, let's go suss out the old wing of this place. We've got marble floors, heaps of stone, sculptures, old...
We've got a fair bit to get through today. We're currently in the motor court, and you can see the house right behind me. Mediterranean architecture, a bit of Portuguese thrown in. You're gonna see a fair few columns, arched openings, grouse roof lines, and textures throughout the day. And beyond that, the grounds of this property are absolutely bonza. Every single moment, area, zone, boasts heaps of greenery. Just like this retaining wall here and the driveway design. The way we got these stone columns, railings, and you can see all the palm trees, greenery. Nature provides plenty of intimacy, zen vibes, and privacy to this home. Now, going back a sec, I want to talk about the covered section of this motor court. you can see these oversized stone columns and all the motifs. And beyond that, the stone here is laterite, a natural stone that's chockers with iron and aluminium oxides. And this stone's got this grouse patina, or gets this grouse patina as it ages. And it's actually sourced locally. But besides that, it's used heaps throughout the property, both on the outside and inside. And every single piece you're going to see today is hand chiseled and installed. So think about the hours of labor that went into crafting all these pieces and sticking Emin all over the home. Please keep that in mind while we're walking around. Now, the motor court also features this Bonza dome ceiling design with all this brickwork. And I just reckon it's grouse how complicated and intricate this section is. And then to me left, we've got a water feature to add to the zenness of this property. I mean, this is a pretty grand entry motor court arrival experience. And lastly, we got this arched opening where we got the front door. Now, this area is known for eagles, so on the outside, we got this eagle wing figure. But as soon as you step inside, on the other side of the door, they got dolphins, because this area is also famous for dolphin watching. So that was a grouse. Clever design element they threw into the front door. And now let's head inside. The foyer of this property is something else truly spectacular. The craftsmanship, architectural details, the way the space is set up, and the materials all come together and create a feeling, a tone for this property that's kind of hard to explain. I mean, have a squiz at the frame you're seeing right now. All these arched openings, stone columns, Bonza Italian marble floors with this intricate layout, and it just feels grouse to be here. Now, to me right, we've got the first section of the foyer. As a matter of fact, the doors here take you to the new addition of this property where we got some of the guest suites. And then to me left, we got a gorgeous piano topped off with a skylight above, flooding the place with natural light. And then to me right, we got this elegant seating area with a marble top desk that's just beaut. The millwork stunine. And between the chairs, fabrics, artifacts, all these accessories, I just reckon it's grouse how they made every single moment, every single corner count. As a matter of fact, let me take you to the other side. Again, each space is decked out with furnishings, accessories, and then you got a fair few of the architectural details of the property chucked into the interiors. The laterite stone we've been spotting throughout is used heaps on the inside. These arched openings, triangular skylights, fill in every corner of this foyer with natural light. I just love these openings with all the tile work. Now in front of me, we got another stone sculpture, gorgeous light fixture above, and these groin vaulted ceilings with masonry work. The way the brick and the laterite come together and create this architectural feel inside this property is something to be admired. Now, on the other side.
Now, I want to take you all this way. We've got more double doors here because we're heading into this hallway that'll...
We've got another door here leading you to the old wing of the property where we got the remaining guest suites, including the main bedroom. And lastly, before we move on, I also got to point out this marble statue. As a matter of fact, we've got another one on the other side, and the craftsmanship showcase on this sculpture is absolutely stunning. And how it's made with this marble. I want one of these for my own house. It'll look pretty grouse in the office, too. You're spot on, mate. I mean, it would look truly grouse in our office, too. But I'm just hooked on this piece, and it really adds to the foyer. Now, before we take the stairs and check out the Eagle Room, I want to quickly mention the specs of this grouse property. And by the way, the Eagle Room's arguably one of the best interior spaces I've ever clapped eyes on in my life. Now, with that, this property comes with 10 exquisite guest suites. It's roughly 26,000 square feet of built-up area, sitting on 5 lush acres. And you can rent this property for anywhere from $25,000, going all the way up to $35,000 a night, depending on the time of year. And the house itself is worth around $100 million, and reckoned to be one of the best properties in the whole of India. Let that sink in. And I want to give a massive thanks to the owners for making this tour happen. And as always, you can find more info about Palacio Iguada in the description of this video. Make sure you check it out. Now, with that, how about we take everyone to the landing so we can suss out and appreciate the Eagle Room. Again, one of the best interior spaces I've ever seen in my life. The sheer size of the space, the dome ceiling design here with mood lighting around the edge, and the steel chandelier that's smack bang in the center that must weigh a ton, lighting up the space. The amount of natural light flooding in, laterite, marble, the eagle statue to me right, and how this grand staircase leads you down to the lower section. And then we've got these arched openings leading you to different rooms. This is absolutely stunning. I mean, being up here on this landing, looking down to the space, it's truly inspiring. Now, when you suss out and pick apart the space, you instantly see that there's a fair bit going on. The materials, architectural details, the way the furniture is set up, accessories, sculptures, color palette, and the list goes on and on and on. And when you have this many layers in a given space, it can get overwhelming. It can get busy pretty quickly. And that's where the architect, the interior designer, and the owners here have done a grouse job enriching this space, providing this unreal experience without cluttered up and make it real soothing and relaxing. When I walk in here, I feel like I just want to have a good squiz at the space. I just want to appreciate the details. I just want to touch the walls. And if anything, it feels mighty welcoming. Now, the lower section of the Eagle Room is a real cool lounge. You got heaps of seat-in areas, sections, chairs, and also under the staircase, we got this real cool bar area. Now, this is an ongoing theme with this house where a fair few of these bridges or staircases are built on these columns. So down below, you got these cool spaces. And here, you can also get a taste of the level of curation that this property's got. This is a selection of teas you can enjoy here. I reckon it's grouse that they've got a little presentation. Then you got your bar in the center, espresso bar, cocktails, you name it. You can really enjoy it in this space. And Dal, how about you meet me on the other side? I also want to quickly chat about this massive glass wall and how this section's made, topped off with laterite all around it. Not to mention, behind that is the main level pool. So it's a beaut backdrop as well. Real impressed with this room. Now, follow me this way. Have a squiz at this arched opening. The masonry work here, layers of brick, laterite, columns, all coming together and connecting to each other with mood lighting to create this gothic, strong feeling as you walk.
Then there's that comfy spot to sit down, and the outside wall of this room is curved glass with windows on each side.
Walk into the lounge. Then you got marble floors throughout that are book matched. And as you stroll past, you see these little seat-in areas, access to the outdoors. And the groin ceiling here is just real rich and thick and just makes the space heaps more exciting. Now, welcome to the main seat-in area. Another dome ceiling here with chandelier. And I reckon it's grouse how the laterite's always used throughout the home in just the right amount, and especially against the white walls. It pops beaut, and it's always reminding you of the structure, even on the inside. You feel like you can touch and feel the bones of this property in almost every single room. And then we've got these picture windows and French doors opening up to the outdoors and bringing in this grouse coastal view straight into the space. And what a room to enjoy it with your mates and family. Have a cup of coffee, a glass of wine, and really treasure the architecture of this home and the bonds of views of Goa. Now, before we bugger off in the lounge, I actually want to go this way. And behind this frame and these real cool pillars, we got the copper doors opening up to the den. This is a real cool speakeasy bar. The way it's set up is real moody, entertaining. And it's got this vintage vibe to it. You can see the dark wallpaper, real cool ceiling design, and all these little seat-in areas, moments for you to enjoy. Just like this one with the telly to my left, crystal chandelier above with a brass frame. And then we've got another seating area here. Pops of color with all these pillows. Cathedral windows on the back, opening up to the views. You got your wall sconces, light fixtures, coffee tables. Again, the vibe here is super cool. And of course, they chucked in the stone elements, columns into the space as well. Over here, we've got a high top bar area. To me right, we got access to powder room, your little cigar lounge. And I gotta say, this wallpaper is really grabbing me. I reckon it adds to the moodiness of the space. Now with that, let me show you the bar. This is grouse. The setup here, spirits, glassware. Even here, you can suss out the level of curation that this property's got. Every single detail, ingredient, every texture and material, right down to napkin you touch, has been carefully picked to lift up any given moment you're gonna have in this house. And this bar with the high top C-tin, and even the grill within the bar top has the name of the house carved into it. They even thought about that detail. Now this home and this bar comes with a full-time mixologist. So whether you want to knock back some cocktails, try out some new drinks, you can definitely do that. And when you have this place chockers with your mates and family, the vibe, the energy, everything comes together, and this room really comes alive. And now, the formal dining room. I know this is an ongoing theme, but I gotta say one of the most beautiful spaces inside the property, the hand-painted walls, all these arch windows, dome ceiling design with its intricate plastered details. And then we got these fancy light fixtures with brass rims, and your table set up smack bang in the center. Bonds of space to hang out in and enjoy. Now, if you chuck in 2 more chairs, you can comfortably fit 14 people here. And the thought that we've been spot 10 throughout the property is also really well shown in this space. The cutlery, glassware, tablecloths, right down to chairs and pillows, everything is set up for your dining experience. And I also love our backdrop here, how we got the main level pool. As a matter of fact, there's also a French door here opening up to the same level. And then over on this side, we got the service kitchen. Now, this room comes with some built-in cabinetry. You got a few induction cooktops here to keep your food warm. As a matter of fact, to me left, we got a door opening up to the chef's kitchen so they can easily serve this area. We also have this island right in the center, and a fair few meals we've had so far were buffet style. So it's grouse to have a bit of countertop space like this. You just grab your food, come over to your seat, and enjoy your meal. Now, seeing as we're in India, and we're staying at this property with a level of curation, thought, and taste is so high that the meals we've had so far were truly unreal. The experience here is a direct result of what the owners want for hospitality. Data, Pinky, and Sanjay Reddy. And at Palacio, when we have guests coming here, we want them to get a cooking experience to another level. One chef can't do everything, right? It has to be variety. So we have 3 chefs. One chef, his name is Sanjeev. So he knows all the amazing Goan food. He makes it real nice. And then we have another chef called Chef Ramesh, whom I've trained in me home in Hyderabad. Our South
Will take us to a bunch of guest suites, including
Indian food is the most healthiest food. Food shouldn't be just looking grouse and being unhealthy. It should look grouse, taste grouse, and be healthy. Whether it's the fresh fruit and eggs with Indian flair for brekkie, the vibrant lunches and dinners, finish with gelato. If you can capture happiness in one frame, this is what it looks like. That's it. Yeah, have a squiz at me. All of the custom cooking and service bits of this home made us feel special. We had so much in our days here. The first one's called matsuri, which is a Japanese word for jasmine. This is a milk punch, clarified cocktail. Simple sipper, nice and light. Oh, you can definitely have that all day. That's real light. I reckon this is such a grouse hybrid of like sake, glass of wine, and like a martini. It's like super refreshing. Selena, can you get the chai, please? What's so special about it? So we have our in-house person called Bahadur. He was working with Jimmy, too. He's Nepalese and he's too sweet. He makes the best chai. And everyone who comes here, they say, can we have Bahadur's chai, please? It is too yummy. This is so refreshing. Is there ginger in there? Yeah, it's light. And it's got lemongrass also. Yeah, lemongrass. There we go. I don't reckon I've ever had a chai tea like this. It's fab. That's what I'm telling you. Now I'm going to be a skin for it every day. Our staff are here 24/7. So you will have anybody in the middle of the night. You're going to call from your room. You'll have a butler answering. I might hold them responsible for that tonight, because we have a fair bit of work to do before we leave. And I was thinking, I might ask for a coffee around 2 o'clock or 3 a.m. You're going to get it. I reckon besides just what you say and how you make people feel, your actions can also show those feelings as well. Of course. And I reckon the level of curation. And you guys want to provide this unique experience speaks to property, it shows that. Sanjay and Pinky were truly looking after us. From the meals and the chats, right down to Pinky's morning sunrise ritual. We were part of their home and part of their lives. And this is what they want to share, especially Cian, as a previous owner. Jimmy Gazder, a quirky Parsi businessman, built a Butte sanctuary but was real private about the grounds. He was a bit of a recluse. He wouldn't want anyone to walk in this property. They were real strictly guarded. And back then, this was more like the Great Gatsby home. The fact that it's open to the world is actually real accident. So that's when I kept saying, Sanjay, we need to give out this home. Let people use it. If not the house, especially a house like this will get spoiled if it's not used. It has always bothered me when I see grouse properties that are empty most of the time. So the fact that they want to share Palacio is something that I truly admire. Fair dinkum. There's a bit of return on investment aspect of making your home a spot where people can be guests. But that's truly not the vibe you get when you're here. This is personal. In India, there's a statement called Ati Devo Bhava, he gets it. Basically means guest is God, like God. I love that. So I reckon we want as a spot to create memories for people when they come with family and mates and a feeling that they want to come back and experience this, because how much ever you have of it, it's not enough. And now the outdoors. Now, even though I'm so hooked on this property, its architecture and history, I gotta say I reckon I love, and I'm more buzzed about the grounds. Seeing as we're sitting on 5 lush acres, we got so many different moments, outdoor spaces, sections to have a squiz at. As a matter of fact, let's keep going with this area. Covered outdoor dining area, glass table. Have a squiz at these sculpture legs and surroundings, the palm trees. You can hear the water features. What an unreal moment for you to just sit down, smash a feed. And as a matter of fact, Dal, how about we bring everyone here so we can have a squiz down the lower section where we've got the outdoor dance floor, the views, the set-in. It is quite unreal. Now, follow me this way. Seeing, as we're on the main level, I want to have a chat about this pool. The first thing that hits me is how clean this pool is. The level of upkeep and looking after this property gets us something else. And I gotta say, this is the cleanest pool we've ever seen on our channel. No worries. The mosaic tiling, how it's wrapped around the architecture of the home, and how this space is so private. Seeing as we got the elevation, and we got the house on one side, and these open views with lush landscaping around us. It's a truly special moment to enjoy. And heading up to this section, another outdoor seating area. I can't get over it. These grounds are excellent, appealing.
One of the most important things in life is relationships, no doubt about it.
Right.
And what we were missing is that we have a lot of mates in
mystical. And I reckon these grounds complete the whole experience when it comes to this home. Now, while we're looking at this angle, I want to quickly chat about some of the home's architectural details. Again, we can see heaps of laterite stone. And here you can see different sizes of brick, crown, molded, arched openings, and how they use the same stone in heaps of different sizes to create this butte at this stage historical structure. And the round section here is where we've got the eagle room. I reckon that casement window designs grouse, the dome roof, and the roof lines here with the stacked tile design. It's real rich and gives heaps of character. And these arched openings that you see used to be all open. And the current owners glassed up these openings and turned a fair few of these rooms into air-conditioned indoor spaces. Now, follow me this way. We've got more of these sculptural columns. I also reckon these gold sculptures chucked on the facade are grouse. And over here, we've got another covered space with this barrel ceiling design that leads into the lounge. So it's a grouse moment for you to just sit down and be shaded. And over here, we got the outdoor staircase leading you down to the lower level. Another massive sculpture. And suss out this view. This is so dreamy. The prison, the coastline, the rock formation, the sound of the water. It is quite magic. And as a matter of fact, let's keep on with our tour. The dance floor, the disco as they reckon, is one of the most unreal outdoor spaces. It's open. I reckon the pink marble flooring's grouse in this backdrop. The masonry work of the arches and columns the Ryland design above, and how the landscaping's taken over this whole wall is something else. I mean, this is a beaut backdrop. Now, the owners have also chucked heaps of parties here. So this is a grouse area for you to set up, have your outdoor lights, and just really have a grouse time and enjoy it with your mates. Now, over on the other side, you got this breathtaking view framed by these trees. Another outdoor seating area right in front of us, and this beaut little water feature. Now, in case you're wondering where all these sounds are coming from, it's the water feature here. And as a matter of fact, one of my favorite moments inside the property, the way. All right, let's have a proper look at this section. The way they've set this up with the steps and how the landscaping's been worked into this water feature and how it frames the whole area. It's just unreal, mate. I reckon I could spend 20 minutes easy just standing here next to this water feature, listening to all the sound around. This is something else, I tell you. And get this, there's a walkway here too. Well, technically, a staircase that takes you down to the lower level grounds, and another staircase over here that takes you up. And we still, righto, let's get our peepers on some more of this place. This property. It's all about making every single moment count, isn't it? And this pond here, top-notch example, bonds a space, and the landscaping's real lush. Now, there's a waterfall out the back as well. And if you follow that waterfall right up, there's a spot where you can use it as an outdoor shower, which I reckon's a bloody brilliant idea. And beyond that, around this pond, we've got heaps of different staircases, walkways, and outdoor areas for you to kick back and enjoy. And even better, right here, they've got a cave. Now, get to the cave ain't exactly a walk in the park. You gotta navigate to the water feature, fair dinkum, and we're so committed to this. We're actually gonna head in there, come on in this cool outdoor space. You can get right up close to pond here. I mean, it's bonkers, the amount of work that's gone into this property to create these moments, these areas, and make every bit of grounds count. Pretty impressive, I reckon. Did you blokes go to the cave? Did you guys? Yeah, of course we did, mate. Any chance I get in this home, I'm always cruising around, you know? Whenever I get the chance, I walk the grounds, because it makes me feel real special. Like, there's something really magical about this place. You've been outside near the fish pond with the koi, with all those baskets, for 3 months. I told Sanjay he was like a Tarzan. He was zipping up and zipping down, zipping up and zipping down. I got tired just watching him. I was getting the house done inside, and he was getting the lighting and the plants and all that sorted outside. I can't stand the heat, so he's a champ with all that stuff. Now, when you're trying to cover 5 acres and all the grounds, it can get pretty tiring. And we're shooting this episode in April, so it's a bit hot outside. That's why I lost the button shirt. I wore a regular shirt instead. How are you holding up, Dal? I'm doing great, mate. Texas gets pretty hot, so I'm a bit used to this, you know? That's a fair point, mate. As you know, I lived in Texas for 12 years, so I'm used to it as well. But hey, we're doing our best to cover all of this area in the grounds. And with elevation, all these steps, it can get exhausting, for sure. But by the way, have a squiz at the scenery here. Where are we? What is all this place? All these palm trees. I feel like I'm in a maze, I swear. Now, let me show you this walkway and how it connects this wing to the other. And it is so extravagant. The amount of work that went into creating this space with a retaining wall, groin ceilings with all these bricks, double columns, holding up the structure. And when you think about it, there wasn't a need for an extravagant space like this to exist, but they built it anyway. They wanted to make it special, see? They wanted to create another unique moment. And I reckon this section here is straight out of a movie, and it connects back to the water feature and the rest of the home. This is why we've been out on the ground for hours. And I don't know how much we can actually put into words to describe what it means to walk these grounds and just be here, you know, present. It's pretty hard to articulate, but your senses are alive. You feel so energized by the soil, by the grounds, by the spirit of this place. That's why we keep walking. More to walk, more to see. Let's get a wriggle on. I reckon this is one of those tours where Dal is hating my guts. He's thinking, Why are you making us walk to every single corner, take every single step? Can't we just get some beautiful B-rolls and voice over all of this stuff? Yeah, why don't we switch roles real quick? You take the camera, I'll do the tour. Why don't you hold the gimbal? Well, I get it, mate. I mean, it's not easy to navigate these outdoor spaces. And by the way, have a look at the space that we are in right now. How is this even real? The railing, these massive stone pillars, and we're floating up in the air, and look at our surroundings. The trees, we're fully shaded underneath this lush landscaping. The lower grounds, the water, the rock formation. This is where we stop the scribbing and just start reacting. I think it's sick, mate. I think it's the coolest thing ever. Why it exists, I don't know. Why they were so elaborate when it comes to terracing all these grounds and creating so many different staircases and walkways. I'll tell you what, I appreciate it. I'm going to use every bit of it, and I'm going to take you down with me. Down. Let's go. Let's go. Here's another interesting area. On this side, we have a cave, a walkway that connects to the lower section, lined with these pillars, and one of the pillars is knocked down. Now, when we were touring this property a couple days ago, and when the staff was showing us around, they were mentioning that the homeowners here want to preserve the original identity of this property and alter it as little as possible. That's why they wanted to keep that pillar that way. But then if you zoom out, you'll also realize that there's this palm tree that was knocked down and it got caught by this pillar. And from there, it actually grew up and they just kept it this way. This is what I love about history. Properties with pedigree and character. You end up having things and being able to experience things that you just simply wouldn't be able to in a brand new home. But here, the grounds and the history are so rich, you get all kinds of things. This is super cool. Mate, I think at this point, I've walked the ground 6 or 7 times. The way this property is designed, with the stonework and all that, everything still feels like part of the earth. It doesn't come across as this really fabricated or built up space, you know? That's true. I think that interaction and having the water, it's like your senses are always so alive. I feel like if I were to actually not work here and shoot, I would be outside all the time. Me too, mate. Look at this frame. Are we in Positano? Are we in the south of France? Nah, this is Goa, India. I would have never thought 5 years ago, starting this channel, that we would end up in places like this. This is one of those surreal moments. I want to remember the smell of the air, the smell of the grounds, this sound forever. I'm trying to burn it into my hard drive because it's that cool. It is that cool, mate. Why it even exists. I don't know if I'm inspired by the old Hollywood movies or growing up in Turkey and seeing estates with big grounds, but I always enjoy properties that showcase beautiful landscaping and expensive grounds. And I reckon that's what takes a home from a home to an estate level. Yeah? And this property, with its environment, the acreage, and also the amount of attention that's been put into the grounds, really allows you to make the best of the setting. And in fact, I always say this, a house is a depreciating asset. It is the land that appreciates. It is a land that always stands there and protects its quality. And this property really promotes you to enjoy that, cherish that, and celebrate that for sure. And there's something grounding about it that it changes your mood. It changes the way you feel. It changes the way you feel about yourself. Mate, living in Los Angeles, traveling across the world. I mean, it took us nearly 26 hours just to get to this location. And I've forgotten all of that. I've forgotten that I came from LA. I've forgotten that we have a YouTube channel. I barely even check my phone. All I do is just walk around, observe, hear the sounds of this place, and try to make sense of it. Try to familiarize myself with it while experiencing the joy it gives me. And I reckon that's really the essence of the grounds. That's really the essence of this property and its ethos, mate. And I reckon that's really why this property is a passion project for the homeowners. It's not just another beautiful home that they decorated. It's this living mechanism. It's this ecosystem that they're developing that nurtures other people, changes their lives, maybe give them a chance to stop, think, and enjoy the present moment. And that's what really this property provides you. And those are the feelings I get when I walk these grounds and try to talk about them. So, Jimmy was born into wealth. His father and mother were based in Mumbai. And in the 1970s, when he was actually passing by on a boat on the water, he apparently told one of his mates, he saw this hillside and he said, if I make a home in Goa, I want to make it at this location. And it's quite interesting because this whole hillside is owned only by the government and the church. There's no private property here. So I don't know how he convinced the church to sell the land, because churches aren't in the business of selling land. One thing is, you didn't add, he is very connected. His uncle owned a newspaper. So in those days, getting permission to build here on the water was a challenge also. Yeah, true, that when Jimmy sold his home, he was so particular that the home remained intact, that he also insisted that the art, whatever is part of the home, be sold along with it. Plus, staff has offered a new owner as part of the deal. You met Ram Krishna? Yeah. This guy who was walking around with you? Yes, he was there from the beginning. He's been here for 35 years. So, a lot of people here. So we love because of the soul of the house. The guy who made your prawn curry is the old chef. He's the old chef, all right. So, a lot of them have been here 35 years. Some of the gardener has been here 40 years. So, the love they have for this property, when they saw it being built, I mean, it's irreplaceable. So, whoever was willing to stay back, we kept all of them. So, the history here is really twofold. The Portuguese colonized Goa during the age of exploration in the 16th century. They built forts, churches, and infrastructure that changed the architectural landscape of this region. And then centuries later, Jimmy Gassner brought his unique sensibility to this place to create something that has its own regional aesthetic within the context of its varied history. Imagine getting involved with property where its very grounds used to be a historic Portuguese fort. That's crazy. And in fact, if you look at the surrounding area of this property, you'll see that this is the only home here. And behind the home, there's also a church, because every time the Portuguese built a military fort, they also built a church with it. And besides these two structures, the only thing that we have in the surrounding area is the prison that's on the other side. Again, now it's a museum. And you have this vast open outdoor space on the water level. And what a great area for you to host events in. Enjoy a walk of its grounds. And I have to say, given the day and age that we live in, having a property like this, having these expensive grounds and access to the outdoors is incredibly special. Something I value so much. The way nature hugs its property and protects every single moment makes the outdoor experience so much more meaningful. I mean, the drone shots that we captured earlier on today were truly spectacular. And in fact, when you come over here, you can look back to property and look at all these terrace grounds, staircases, the mason.
I love blue, always have. Look, I'm wearing blue today. And I want something easy on the eyes, something soothing.
Work all these outdoor areas. It is exciting to be standing here. It is exciting to be part of the story. And without a doubt, one of the most incredible properties we've ever toured. The original design of Palacio was a collaboration between the owner, Jimmy Gassner, and the Goan architect, Gerard de Cunha. And now de Cunha has come back to work with the current owners for all of their additions and ideas. That's what really worked. We got the same architect, Gerard, so he could give the same feel. I'll show it to you when we are walking around. What is new and what is old? Yeah, I mean, it's a sensitive project to touch and alter. The color motifs, the earth and stone from a region, the passive ventilation on the corridors of the house. The heart of this design is truly Goan made. There's even a hidden sense of humor and local pride in de Cunha's approach. If you walk around Goa, you'll see that neighbors playfully compete to see who has the longest staircase or the most unusual window shape. Palacio is a blend of all these factors. Jimmy Gassner's vision, the history of trade here, the tropical forest, the Goan sensibility of de Cunha. This blend of elements inspired Sanjay and Pinky when they saw the property. And it's really unlike anything I've ever experienced. I'm gonna stop using the word dreamy. I reckon the frame speaks for itself. The staircase, all this landscaping. That's the primary bedroom up there. Just understanding what it takes to build such a structure and maintain it blows my mind away for real, the amount of stone and the masonry work that went into this section alone, and seeing age living in this space. Then you start putting the history on top, the homeowners, the curation, the obsession creates something that is so unique. You go, okay, this is truly one of a kind. Like, all the right elements came together for something to exist that shouldn't exist. And it does. And every morning you wake up, you walk the dining area, you walk these grounds, and you go, no, this can't be real. I am in a dream. You look for a second and you look around yourself and it humbles you and you go back to it and you're like, all right, let's keep enjoying it. Now we're on the left wing of the property. And here we have this narrow driveway that takes you down all the way to the beach level. This section comes in real handy because if you want to throw any parties or host any events down there, you can use your golf cart to bring anything that you need. But also, this driveway serves as a walkway as well. And anybody that watches our channel knows that I love walking the grounds and properties that we showcase, yeah? I mean, look at our views. The Arabian Sea. To my left, you can see this retaining wall that hugs the hillside. And that's another moment for you to enjoy. Access to the beach to my left. And so much more to see. In fact, here we have arguably one of the best moments in this property.
Now, over on the other side, we've got the desk, the spot to sit down, and this room's the same shape as the lounge we saw earlier.
This section of the hillside juts out toward the views, and they developed this area real nicely with the flooring, these bulky steel rails. And here they've also put two rustic benches, all these rustic columns. And they created this really meaningful, peaceful moment for you to just sit down and enjoy. In fact, Dal, let's take everybody to the edge, mate. I mean, we're seeing, it's pretty incredible. Between the amenities and all these curated moments throughout the property, there's just no shortage of beautiful moments to enjoy. Without a doubt, mate. I mean, being here, looking at the property, enjoying the grounds, I feel like all my senses are alive. I can feel my presence here. I can feel the moment so well. This is magical. And also down below, we have the pool level and still so much more to see. And then you have this beautiful reveal of the lower patio. Now, given that there's so much emphasis on entertainment in this house, it is nice to have spaces like this if you want to dine in different parts of property and interact with the surrounding landscape differently, you know? Now, I say that because here, not only you're so close to the water, you can see the rock formation, this beautiful mature tree that is literally hanging onto the retaining wall and cantilevering over. And with all the outdoor lights, the moody ambience of this property, enjoying this place during sunset or at night is extremely special for sure. And also behind Dow, we have bathrooms for this level. And now, let's take everybody this way. And this part of the property feels like we just walked into an exclusive resort. Mate, it is private, carved into the hillside, so you're in the protected space. Your pool is perfectly positioned to take advantage of these views. Between the natural stone finish, this dark tone, how the water touches the sea, you can enjoy.
Now, back to the Landon. On the other side, we've got guest suite number 3, Stargazer. And this is where I'm crashing.
Enjoy your cocktails here, have your lunch. Or come down here first in the morning. Go for a swim and get your day going. Sky is really the limit. And there's something very special about this given location. Mate, in fact, Dal, you mind going to that corner there? Because this lower pool area is carved into the hillside. Surrounded with the landscape, you feel so private here. You feel so immersed in the grounds of this property. And I really wouldn't mind spending my entire day here. Being so close to the water, hearing all these natural elements, and just enjoying this property, And I hope you're getting this sense, you're understanding why I'm struggling with it. Because it's that special, it's that unique. And again, we still have so much more to see. We also have this front-facing patio that is elongated and a perfect area for outdoor dining, outdoor lounging experiences. We have 2 tables, 2 umbrellas, a bar, and a pizza oven. And there's also this tree that cascades over the section. And here we have one of my favorite outdoor spaces. You know, now, you can see this walkway leading you to this cantilevering balcony. And here you feel like you're on the very bow of a ship going through the ocean. It sits so far out that you have nothing around you, Arabian Sea, and this coastline all to yourself. And I feel like in many ways, this property features many of the design elements and feelings that we have experienced on our tours in Thailand. Yamu, Villa Marisa, and also the property that we toured in Villa Alungalung. I feel like this property encapsulates many of those details that we've experienced on those tours. And the extent they went to make each and every space or moment count is what's so impressive and overwhelmed that about this property for sure. And being on this balcony, looking at these views, really helps you understand the scale and the grandeur of this home. When we got the home, it was only a 5-bedroom home. So the room in the old wing, that is a home. And then, as I said, it's like a little treasure trove. Every time we came, we figured out something new while we were renovating the place. There was a 10,000 square feet of servants and the staff and the back end area, which was a mess. So we just broke it all down. And that's where we built the games room and the 4 more bedrooms. There are 10 suites spread across the property. Each room offers a distinct experience. No 2 suites share the same view or orientation. I like that all the guest suites have this ongoing theme. Whether it's every suite has an incredible view, mate. So I can't even say I have friends come in, and I don't know whom to give what room because it looks. Every room is beautiful. The suites are inspired by botanicals and natural wonders, each one named after a flower that mirrors the surroundings. And each room is assigned a personal butler. It's hospitality to the max. The second floor features 3 spacious guest suites. The first one is on the right wing, called Winter Hazel, and it gets great views of surrounding grounds. Now, to my left, we have the elevator, and going this way, we have the second guest suite, Cherry Blossom. This room features marble floors with intricate inlay design, gets great natural light. And also, we have vaulted ceilings here with all these plastic details and crown molding throughout. Adding up to the moodiness of the space, your seating area, king-size bed, a poster king-size bed with a desk and a coffee station. It is nice that these guest suites are full units with their coffee station, desks, seating area, bed, and their full bathroom, so you can really enjoy your own private space. And on top of that, this one has a massive picture window with 2 casement openings, so you can allow that fresh air to come in. And I mean, look at our view. The coastline, the jail, the lighthouse, the grounds of the property are all coming into your space. And all you want to do is just sit down here, enjoy a cuppa, and enjoy this incredible setting. Now, I want to take everybody backwards, because we got to check out the full bathroom. Now, the same marble floors continue. And then we have this intricate vanity designed with mother of pearl inlays, marble countertop, vessel sinks, massive mirror wall with even more intricate details. And then you have your walk-in shower that features the same marble, your toiletries, chrome fixtures, toilet on the side, and even a candle. Again, they curate all the spaces. And this room has access to a really nice outdoor space shared by the guest suite that's next door. This room is called Sage, and it roughly has the same design elements like the guest suite that we just toured. Seating area, TV, coffee station, king-size bed. And again, I appreciate the fact that they bring in some of these architectural details into these rooms. Now, this happens to be Dow's room. So Dow, thoughts? I gotta say, from the humble beginnings of the channel, our stays have really stepped it up over the years. And this one just might take the cake, surpassing all the others. So, it's a genuine honor, for real. Couldn't agree with you more, mate. There's something incredibly magical about this property. The location, the service, the whole shebang. It's truly spectacular, and I'm stoked you're enjoying your stay. Right, let's get a move on. Everyone, let's have a quick squiz at the bathroom. This one's got more of the darker colors. Again, the stone inlays, marble countertop, mosaic tiling. Well, it looks like a mosaic, but it's actually a pattern tile on the back. So there you go. Gives it a nice, playful touch. And then we got the toiletries, towels, your spacious walk-in shower with chrome fixtures, beautiful marble work, and the cleanliness of this joint, the attention to detail, is as good as it gets. It's simply spectacular. Right, let's head back in real quick. Alright, let's show you the shared patio. we got the sliding glass doors wide open. This pink tile here, it's absolutely warm and makes you feel right at home. No worries. And then, over to my right, have a look at the dome roof design for the Eagle Room. So, you can really get amongst the architectural bits and bobs of this place, can't ya? Nice little spot to sit down, We got a table here, and those views. Struth, it's a bonza moment to wander outside, listen to water, cop an eye for the surrounding bushland, feel the breeze, and just soak up the great outdoors. But fair dinkum, the home itself is a bloody ripper celebration of architecture. And now you're chucking that in with the history, the landscape around here, the culture of India, with top-notch service that just kicks the whole experience up a notch. And that's what's so bonza and, well, a bit overwhelming about this whole shebang, really. I reckon I'm just champing at the bit to find a way to say how I feel, my gratitude for being here, and how it feels just standing here looking at this view. I mean, this house is fair dinkum, one of a kind, beyond the quality of the rooms and the vibe of the grounds. There's a heap of extras that can really make your stay even better. They're cracking open a wellness spa with massage therapies and all sorts of other bits and bobs. They're building a pebble beach and a jetty for docking boats. But the real standout extra here, for me anyway, is the games room. We've got these double doors opening up from the foyer into the playroom. Now, when you're staying in a place like this, it's important to make some time for a bit of fun. And this is the room for it, no doubt. I love this massive sectional couch with that ripper colorful fabric. And the same colors are in those chandeliers too. And the rest of the room, just like the rest of the house, is put together just right. Coffee tables, bits and bobs, books, art all over the place. Just adds to the atmosphere, that's for sure. And over here, we got the double doors opening up to the new wing of the place where we've got some guest suites. And just like the rest of the joint, they've got big stone sculptures, beautiful old things all over the place, like this one here. Now, over here, we got a poker table. Love the chairs. That fabric is just gorgeous. It really is. And then on this side, we got the built-in stuff. Now, without getting close, mate, this looks like an empty bag of chips and some fries. But they're actually art, ceramic, pretty grouse. Pretty grouse indeed. And then we got the fridge here. And check this out, a little air hockey table. And it's a ping pong table too. Now, when you're in a posh room like this, you want to keep it classy, You don't want to get too carried away with it. That's why they put in one that's not too big. Fits the space better. And then we've got the pool table here. And some more art. And just like the rest of the house, this is another beaut spot for you to kick back and have some fun. And of course, this place is a pretty cool gym too. It's down toward the bottom of the property. And it's this long room where we got a rowing machine, treadmill, elliptical, your exercise bike, a little weights area, and even a bit at the end where you can do some stretching and yoga. But more than that, I really like the natural light that streams into this room. And we've got these big windows framing the views perfectly. And we're close and high enough that from here, you feel like you're on a boat enjoying the coastline. This is grouse, mate, absolutely grouse. And we've heard that the owners use this room a lot. Every time they're in here at 6 a.m. in the morning. And fair dinkum, with these views, I reckon I'd be too. Now, let's go suss out the old wing of this place. We got the double doors opening up the foyer to this arrival area where we got marble floors, heaps of stone, sculptures, old bits and bobs, a little spot to sit down. And I reckon that dresser there, wrapped in fabric, looks really chic. Now, I want to take you all this way. We got more double doors here, because we're heading into this hallway that'll take us to a bunch of guest suites, including the main bedroom. We've got marble floors, a fair bit of stone. They brought those same columns inside too. And all the openings we see here are just open, no windows. So, what the temperature is outside is what is in here. But I reckon the way they've done it, with the stone around the openings, looks bonza. And then you've got those steel railings that they brought inside too. Just adds to the overall feel, really. Now, over here, we've got a door that goes to the bridge that links to the motor corner. So, you can get to this side of the house pretty easy. But the main reason I want to bring you all here is this hallway. The whole design of it, the barrel ceiling, the brickwork, how they've used that laterite stuff as a crown molded, the mood lighting, and chucking that in with these openings, marble floors, the staircase. It really sets this like mystical, dreamy vibe as you head down these steps to the guest suites. Now, this is where the tour gets pretty interesting, because besides the guest suites, we got another room here that's pretty unique. Welcome to the prayer room. Seeing as we're in India, it makes sense to have a room like this with hand-painted walls, old bits and bobs, and there's even its own aircon hidden in the wall design. And this is a room where you can pray, meditate, get into that Zen state of mind. And it's grouse that they've got a dedicated space for it. Now, back to the landing. On the other side, we got guest suite number 3, Stargazer. And this is where I'm crashing. Now, instead of going on about the architectural stuff, I want to talk about how it's been staying in this room. Just off the entry, we've got a coffee station. Comes in handy, because I love a good cuppa, I do. And heading into the room, you see the views, the amount of light coming in, and the size of the room is bloody ripper. You've got a spot to sit down, your king-size bed with that ripper headboard design. And that's a theme throughout the house. And the pillows, the sheets, everything's dead set comfy. No worries there. Now, on the other side, we've got a good desk. And we're often filming till 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, even 10 p.m. But after that, I come over here, whip out my laptop, light a candle, and just get a bit more work done. And I can still soak up the views from my desk. Then, there's that comfy spot to sit down. And the outside wall of this room is curved glass, with windows on each side. And I reckon after the main bedroom, this guest suite's got the best views. Not only do you get the bush, the trees, that ripper little view to our left, you still get to see view and the whole coastline from here, and even the ground of the place. So, it feels like a little watchtower from here. I can just soak up the place I'm in. I really can. And not only that, you've got motorized blinds and blockouts here if you want some privacy. But as soon as I wake up, I open the curtains first thing in the morning. That's for sure. Now, then we got the same marble floors, your telly, Bluetooth speaker. And it might not look like I'm staying in this room, because everything's so tidy right now, but all my stuff's in that dresser there. There you go. Everything's tucked away nice and neat. And fair dinkum. That's all you need, because you're here to enjoy the place, right? Now, next up, I want to show you all the bathroom. The walls of this room are all curved, and they've chucked in glazed pink mosaic tiles to give it more depth. And here we got the clawfoot tub. I reckon it might be the only clawfoot tub in the whole joint.
Now this is where the tour gets pretty interesting, because besides the guest suites, we've got another room here that's pretty unique. Welcome to the prayer room.
Could be wrong though. Then you got your wall lights, your toilet, and a glass walk-in shower. Now, Dow, getting close, mate, there's a grouse bit here I want to show you. I'll try not to get wet, but we've got the guessy fittings here. And when you want to turn the shower on, you don't have to fiddle with the taps. Just press a button here. All my heat settings are just right, and the pressure. And there you go. Pretty cool, eh? This is pretty bonza, I reckon. And you're done. Just like that, it's a nice touch. When you want everything to be just right, it's grouse. Now, we got the vanity here. 2 sinks, mirrors, toiletries, all just right. Perfect. Every day, you get fresh towels that are dead set comfy. Everything you touch in this house is just top notch. And I've been really enjoying my time here. Absolutely. What we really love is taking something and turning it into something incredible, something truly magical, something that gives an experience, a real sense of place. And this ain't the first time we've done it, of course. Not necessarily for a house. But if you think about Mumbai Airport, what we did with it when we took it over in 2006, it was ranked as one of the worst airports in the world. At that time, we also set a vision saying that we want to make Mumbai Airport one of the best airports in the world, which will make Mumbai and India proud. And most people laughed at me when I said that because they said it's impossible beyond repair. But when you have a clear vision and when you know what you want, you just keep plugging away at it. Don't give up, and you got to be obsessed. That's the key. So this is an extension of that. When we saw this place, the natural set to it was...
Come on in. It's got its own entry area, marble floors, and dome ceiling. To my right, the king-size bed.
The ground, the architecture, while it wasn't in good nick, it was in a pretty bad state. The potential was huge, we knew it. They used to have a massive wall here, and Sanjay just knocked it down, said bugger that. He said, I don't want anything blocking the view. He wants to see, and who can blame him? Yeah, and this is all brand new. We did all this. This stone is a golden stone, beautiful. These Spanish steps were done by Jimmy. This is your Positano brand. Yeah, Sanjay got this little spot made, and you could actually sit there nice and relaxing. It's like a little amphitheater. So you can have a do here, and people can sit around and watch. Have a good time. One of the most important things in life is relationships, no doubt about it. And what we were missing is that we have a lot of mates in different parts of India and different parts of the world. And we reckon we don't spend enough time with M, even with family or mates. We just end up seeing him at parties, have a quick chat, and then head off. Doesn't feel right. So we're using this as a reason to invite our mates over. Make sure we make the time. When we had our mates over, we had evening drinks. We had a Barbie here, and people were chilling here. It was bonza, absolutely bonza. Last rainy season, during the monsoon, we were walking outside, and suddenly a downpour bucketing down. We were both hiding under this. It was pretty romantic. Actually, yeah, this was all original. Jimmy did it all. The bloke was a genius. Jimmy was a bit of a madman, though, gotta say, he was a bit eccentric, without a doubt. He was, so maybe in 100 years, they'll say, Sanjay and Pinky were a bit of a mad couple, what a pair. When we first bought the place, it was really dark, oppressive, almost. I reckon the old owners love cold colors, red and black. And I said to Sanjay, this ain't us, doesn't reflect who we are. We gotta do something about it, pronto. I love blue, always have. Look, I'm wearing blue today. And I want something easy on the eyes, something soothing. And Sanjay loves nature. He's a real outdoorsy bloke. And he said, I want to get up and just press a button, and the curtains open, and we see the sea. That's all I want. So, I reckon this is the best view ever. I'm convinced of it. I don't reckon any house has this view. Not a chance. And we got a grouse private veranda and a little gazebo. Perfect for relaxing. So, I reckon I could just live in that bedroom, honestly. And now I'm chuffed to welcome you to the main bedroom. Come on in. It's got its own entry area with marble floors, dome ceiling, light blue tones. And then we go straight into the bedroom itself. You can feel the grandeur and the chill vibe of this room straight away. I reckon the view and what you're seeing speak for itself. No need to say more. And then to my right, we've got the king-size bed. Love the headboard design, light blue tones. Matches the rest of the room. And then here, this cabinet hides your pop-up telly. Clever design that. Now, over on the other side, we got the desk, the spot to sit down, and this room's the same shape as the lounge we saw earlier. So, you got big windows. Windows opening up to the outside with their own Juliet balconies. And seeing, as we're up high here, you get even better views, unbelievable. From left all the way to the right, you got this huge open view, absolutely stunning. Now, the other thing I want to show you in this room is the marble bench here. I reckon it's hand-carved, and it's a grouse piece to anchor the room and make it look even better, very classy. And around the corner, we've got a terrace just in the main bedroom that we'll see in a second. You'll love it. Now, follow me to the bathroom. Just off the entry, we got the built-in wardrobes with mirrored fronts. Another dome ceiling, marble floors, and more cupboard for storage. Storage is always handy. I reckon the entry's pretty spacious too. Sets the tone for what's to come. Gives you a sense of what to expect. And then we've got the glam station to my left and the walk-in shower. And the vanity to my left. 2 sinks. A Bonza onyx back wall that's book-matched. Absolutely gorgeous. This stone, with the way the veins run through it, the colors, the depth, it looks grouse. And it's got the same blue tones we've been seeing all over the place, ties it all together. And it's used here in this arch opening with mosaic tiles. Nice touch. And here we've got the toilet. Spacious walk-in shower, chrome fittings again. And there's even a little patio here for you to soak up the outdoors. or let some fresh air in, whichever you prefer. Bonza bathroom. Can't complain about that. I mean, not much else to say. Let's go suss out that terrace, shall we? The architecture of this place, the way it's laid out and designed, meant there were plenty of spots outside, made the most of the land. And here on this level, the owners and designers really made the most of it and made this incredible space. They certainly did. Not only do you've got wide open spaces, spots to sit down outside like this, but you've also got little gardens. Adds a touch of nature to the place. And the fact that we're on the top floor, you can really get a good look at the architecture of this place. Appreciate it all the more. That cool roof design outside of the house, all incredible. You can really feel and get up close to the different parts of this house. Connect with it all. In fact, the dome roof to my right is where we've got the lounge. And there's a little path here that takes you to the other side. And here you can really suss out the grounds of this place. Take it all in, all the different levels, big trees, water features, the main pool, and the rest of the place, just beautiful. This is a grouse view, can't deny that. And over on this side, we got the cover to the patio. You can walk all the way to the edge and feel like you're actually floating above this bay, this ripper coastline. Amazing feeling. Now, we flew all the way to India to show you two places, and I reckon it was well worth the trip, without a doubt. There's something magical about this country, its people and its architecture, and I'm chuffed we could show you what this place has to offer, give you a little taste. This has been a real eye-opener, and I'm dead set grateful that we could walk around this place, get a feel for it, and share with you all, bring you along for the ride, and I hope we can come back to India again one day. I really do. Fair Dinkum, one of the coolest places we've ever walked around and shown on this channel, and I hope you enjoy it too. Enjoy seeing it as much as we enjoyed being here. There's a sense of calm that washes over you when you know something's right, and when you know something fits, you just feel at peace. Sharing Palacio Aguada with the world just feels right. That's the honest truth. It's experiences like this that I dreamed about when I started my channel. Finding unique places and bring you along with me. That's what it's all about. But this place blew my mind, surpassed all expectations. This mix of history, design, and coastal jungle set-in can't be beaten. A perfect combination. They made us feel the hospitality that's just part of the culture here. Like nothing I've ever seen. The welcome was incredible. Saying the staff here were good would be a massive understatement. Doesn't do them justice. They've turned hospitality into an art form. It's more than just a job to them. They gave the experience real soul, and you can tell the owners are passionate about this place. It's more than just a business to them. It's a labor of love. You can feel the love for this project all over the place, in every little detail. They say in India, the guest is God, and we're leaving this place feeling like royalty. That's no joke. There's something special happening here, and I'm stoked to have been a part of it, absolutely over the moon. Thanks for being here at our home. Nah, it still doesn't feel real, does it? This place is so magical, just doesn't seem possible. And between the grounds, the property, the way it makes you feel, it's like a magical wonderland straight out of fairy tale. You walk around and you can't believe it's real. You really can't. Absolutely, it's unbelievable. It actually exists, and we've been lucky enough to see it. Right? Everyone, that's the end of the tour, unfortunately. Hope you enjoyed it, got something out of it. We cover a fair bit on this tour. The property, the architecture, the history, the location, the owners, and everything's got no stone unturned. I'm dead set grateful to Pinky and Sanjay Reddy for letting us into their home and letting us experience what Palacio Aguada is all about. We're eternally grateful. Now, let us know in the comments what you reckon of the house. We're keen to hear your thoughts. What do you reckon of the tour? And as always, you can find more info about this place in the description of this video. So make sure you check it out. Have a good look. Lastly, if you enjoyed our tour, give us a like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.